We're about to see there's a lot more to her than meets the eye, as Jerry Jackson now explains.
5'10", plus, of model looks and model attitude. She's a picture of health, or so you'd think. But this is where Charlotte Lockwood spends most of her days. Since the age of 8, Charlotte has had a condition called reflex sympathetic dystrophy. She's in constant pain.
On about a scale of 1 to 10, on an average day, it's between an 8 and a 9, but it's never been below an 8 and a 10 is like my really, really bad days.
Today, though, is a good day. Charlotte is nearly 18, but she hasn't been to school for several years. Her condition doesn't even respond to painkillers.
I mean, it's in my eyelids, my gums, my mouth. I really struggle to eat with.
If I had a cast on my arm and said, well, it's broken, I'm in so much pain, people would take it more seriously and be like, oh, you know, how do you go through having that all the time? But when someone looks perfectly healthy, you don't think anything of it, and it's hard for someone to sympathise because they can't visually see it.
A year ago, a modelling agent spotted Charlotte during one of her rare trips out. To cut a long story short, she's in the final of the Miss Newcastle contest.
It's given us something to focus on, something to look forward to, something to aim for. And of course, Miss Newcastle's come out of the blue, and as long as Charlotte has a reason to get up out of bed.
Contestants. And you are a Washington girl, I have to ask you, are you black and white or red and white?
I'm black and white.
You weren't expecting to be here, were you?
Some of these girls are already old hands at the beauty game. For Charlotte, it's the first time on the catwalk. This is as good as it gets.
In third place, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, nearly.
Number 8, Charlotte Lockwood. You didn't think that you were going to make the top 7, did you?
I didn't even think I was going to make it into the final 20.
Well, I think you'll agree, ladies and gentlemen, she deserves every single second, doesn't she?
I don't know if I always agree with the whole beauty pageant thing and being judged for the way that you look, but there's so many things that Charlotte gets.
I'm at the back just waiting. I'm so proud. I can't believe it.
Charlotte can't say whether her illness will allow her to make a career out of modelling. If she doesn't, it won't be for want of determination. Jerry Jackson, BBC Look North.
You just can't begin to understand, can you? Now, a couple from Gateshead who drove the length and breadth of the UK in a Reliant three-wheeler